Give them a good round of applause. Now I invite Dr. B.V. Ramareddy sir, our principal sir, the most enviable and inspiring person, the dynamic leader onto the dais, and may I now request Deepthi to offer him a book. Now I request the most distinguished and shrewd personality, the man with principles, Sri K. Sivaramakrishna Garu, our secretary and correspondent sir, onto the dais. May I now request Kirti to offer sir a bouquet. Now I request the most compassionate man, a man with a golden heart, and a man who cherished the moral values, Sri P. Madhusudan Rao Garu, our chairman sir, onto the dais. And I request Harshita to offer sir with a bouquet. With a spring in our step, anticipation in mind, and lilt in my heart, I welcome Professor P.V.G.V. Prasad Reddy sir, the Vice Chancellor, Andhra University. It's an honor, sir, for us to have you as the chief guest today. And I request Jayashree to offer sir with the bouquet. I request all the honored on the stage to join the lighting of the lamp.
Phone to the end. Right. Phone to the listener. Photo చేస్తున్నారు ఆల్రెడీ ఇంట్లో ఫోటో తీస్తున్నారు ఫోటోస్ కదా సార్ మొబైల్ తీసుకొని పంపిస్తాను
Let's all stand for the prayer song. And I request Jayashree to offer the prayer song. Tusharahara Davana Yasho Pravastranvita Yavina Varadanda Mandita Kara Yashvita Padmasana Ya Brahmachata Shankara Prabhativihi Devai Sada Pujita Samarpatu Saraswati Bhagavati Visheshajatyamaha. Thank you. Today is a big day to think of how far flung we have come and how far we have to go. Along with multifarious struggles and triumphs, there is much more to thrive and much more to listen. So let's hear from our dignitaries. I now request the convener AISC 2022, Dr. A. Ramarao sir, waiting with full of ebullience to listen to your motivational words and give the opening remarks of the conference.
Good morning and all. Honorable Chief Guest Dr. P.V. Prasad, Vice Chancellor of Andhra University, respected Madam Priyanka Mishra, IIT Triple Kota, and dynamic principal sir, Dr. V. Ramareddy Garu, and our beloved management, Bendy family, and all the keynote speakers and session chairs and participants from all over the world. A very good morning to one and all. Myself, Dr. A. Ramarao, the convener of this conference, and head of the department, CSC. I'm very much delighted to stand before you, delivering the opening remarks of today's international conference on artificial intelligence, security, and communication. So, jointly organized by London Institute of Clean Technology and California University, USA, host is and IIIT, Kota as a host institution. I deem it privilege of holding this international conference in Delhi campus. Use the best result to welcome all the secretaries, participants from all over the globe who came here to exchange knowledge, experience, and work together for 2 days on the executive piece of artificial intelligence and security communications. It is a great privilege of Dr. Prasad Garu, Vice Chancellor of Andhra University, being with us as chief guest today's sessions, and I sincerely thanks for his acceptance and our invitation, even his busy schedule. We are very happy to begin this conference with the blessings of this art. We sincerely thank to the Dr. Priyanka Mishra, who has given the opportunity to organize the conference Delhi as a co-host institution. We sincerely thank to all keynote speakers, session chair members for attending this conference. I sincerely thank to our principal sir and management for giving this opportunity to build a platform for all the participants all over the world who are going to share and serve the knowledge in the research community. We are happy to announce that Springer Nature Computer Science Journal is publishing our publishing partner, which has given opportunity to all the aspirants, research scholars, doctorates to publish their research works. All accepted and reviewed papers will be published in indexing in Scopus, elsewhere, Web of Science, and Google Scholar. We have received 557 abstracts from various reputed universities all over the world. The country names are USA, Singapore, Spain, UK, etc. Out of them, 89 shortlisted and 65 finalists per per session. In the junctions, I request all the aspirants to grab this opportunity to showcase your skills, present research ideas, and acquire the knowledge during the workshops. Webinars will be delivered by the international and external research persons and make the event grand success. I wish you all the best and thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Now may I request Mrs. P. Sangeeta ma'am from CSC department to read out the Honorable Chief Guest profile to the gallery.
Thank you, Sadhana. Professor P.V.G.D. Prasad Reddy sir is a passionate teacher in the field of information technology and an academic administrator. As Vice Chancellor of Andhra University, he spearheads repositioning of students. I am honored to read his profile. I request sir to address the gallery.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all of you. In a way, I'm delighted to be present in the midst of some of my very, very good friends with whom I enjoy an academic relation over the past almost 2 decades. And I have a lot of reverence towards them. I enjoy their company. Extremely happy to be there on the dais along with the key stakeholders of this one of the promising engineering colleges in the state of Andhra Pradesh, an autonomous college, Lendi Engineering College. Lendi Engineering College. Call it as Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology. They always, give a wonderful calendar to me. Ram Krishna Garu as well as principal of this college. I know he is a man of discipline that way. Ramareddy Garu. I see the presence of 2 teachers, Ramarao as well as Babu. I also see the faculty of Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology and teachers from other institutions. And I understand that this is the first international conference being held jointly with the support of IIIT Kota and California State University, USA. And in particular, I understand from this agenda sheet that Dr. Priyanka Mishra from IIIT Kota is there. I think maybe online, must be delivering a talk, and other distinguished, speakers as well as all the participants, especially the student members. I really congratulate the Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology for taking up a wonderful initiative of organizing an international conference. It's just not a normal conference, an international conference. A lot of effort is required for that, a lot of work. And an international conference, that too on an emerging subject. You see? Not just one area, artificial intelligence, security, and communications. Now each one is emerging as a discipline at this point of time. So combining artificial intelligence, security, and communications, and trying to organize an international conference, inviting young researchers, involving student members also in this, and linking up with Springer to publish the articles. Right. So I would say that the thinking of the management is in the right direction. I really congratulate them. I also congratulate not only the heads of the departments, but all the faculty of Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology who are working in the department, who must have put in a lot of effort, because this is a group effort. But today, as such, the order of the day is that not to look at the people who would always say that this cannot be done, this should not be done, this is not possible. We have grown up at our age by listening to these kind of statements. But today, you, the current youth, you will be shaping the destiny of this particular country. You will be the future leaders. It is your job that if somebody says that this cannot be done, it is your job to think differently, remove that myths that this cannot be done and you should do that. Reason is that the entire world is listening, learning, and acting. It is your job also to listen, learn, and perform. That's the order of things. As such, you look at for the last 5 years of success stories. Success stories. Most of the times, when you talk about success stories, you think about the big corporates, corporate giants. You always expect some kind of a success from them. But look at how the world has changed over the last 1 decade. Youngsters of this age, of your age, when everybody was saying that this cannot be done, this is not the right way, they believed that now something is possible in a different way. Why not start? Why I cannot start something differently? I don't need any capital. I don't need any support. I believe in a particular idea. I can even start in a small garage. They took up the challenge. They proved to the world. Call it as Meta. Call it as Amazon. Call it as Apple. Call it as Netflix. All these people. They were all, small companies started in garages, including Google. Sundar Pichai was making a mention about that, about his classmates. That, 2 young people who were his classmates got an idea, started a company in a small garage, and today you see their presence. Big corporates, they could not, in fact, think in that particular way because they believed that something is not possible. Whereas these people were able to think differently. Computer science students, about game theory, right? Game theory, In game theory, we always talk about 2 different types of games. Finite games. What is a finite game? Known players, known conditions, known rules, fight with each other. Ultimately, one particular party is going to be successful because the conditions are known, fixed, everything. The other game, infinite games. Unknown players, unknown rules, unknown conditions, fighting with each other. There, nobody is going to succeed. It is going to continue forever. It's not at all complicated that kind of a game also because finite game there is no complication, result is known. Somebody is going to win one day or other. Infinite game in the sense, it's going to continue because in an infinite game, if one party discontinues, some other party will fight. Right? So it will continue. But the issue is that if a finite game player is trying to compete with an infinite game, so what kind of result do you get in that? Can you predict the result? Impossible because one is trying to win, the other one is trying to continue. Same thing is happening in the corporate world. Big companies are competing with each other, right? Either as a finite game or as an infinite game. Small youngsters like you from somewhere, emerging out of an idea with an idea, taking over and killing these students. It's happening. See, what are the success stories? Silicon Valley proved to the entire globe that you have an idea, you can do wonders. Your idea can scale up to any height. It can reach the entire globe. Full of success stories. Now this is a country, India, where Honorable Prime Minister is thinking about $5 trillion economy. What an economy, $5 trillion. Is it a small thing? He has very high hopes. In the state of Andhra Pradesh, Honorable Chief Minister also has got a lot of high hopes on you. Very high hopes. Because they believe that over the last several decades, whatever all these people have achieved, They formed, a foundation premise for you, and you take over from this space to elsewhere. Future challenges are going to be really complicated. Even if I am asked to talk about environment also, yes, it's a complicated thing. There are several people, who have lost hope even about environmental challenges also. But honestly speaking, no, we have every reason to be hopeful because for every future challenge, there is going to be a future solution from these kids. That's it. As simple as that. Go back to my grandparents' age. They never thought that all these communication kind of devices would be made available. They do not know what is TV, right? James Bond movies, 40 years back, 50 years back. Go back to Sean Connery movies. There, he says that the mankind would put a small device in the hollow of his hand and control the whole world. Smartphone today, you're able to do that. See the wonders. Right? People talking about artificial intelligence. Till a week back, people were saying that Cicero, latest tool released by Meta, right? It has proven that yes, it can also do diplomatic reasoning, strategic reasoning. Now people talk about communications. The next stage of communications, 5G. What is 5G? Unlimited connectivity. Limitless connectivity. Unlimited connectivity means unlimited possibilities. As simple as that. The beauty is that we are all living in developed country India. Not developing country. We are in a developing country, not a developed country. You go to America, it's a developed country. What is developed country? They have no problems. That's all. Everybody is happy. They have no problems except health. Because a lot of food is available for a very cheap cost. In America, the only issue is that health is an issue. That's why the insurance cost is always high over there. Whereas you look at India, developing, what is developing? Developing means you look this way, look this way, look this way, look this way, there are problems. Opportunities, problem means. So for every problem, you can probably come out with a solution. You become an entrepreneur. That's why today, Government of India, Government of Andhra Pradesh is talking about promoting startup culture. Very simple. Go to your community, look at the community, maybe your hostel premises, or your place, back at your home, or maybe outside. Reach your startup cell, sell the idea there, put a request for assistance. We don't require any capital. Do you require any capital? No. At the university also, in fact, we have embarked upon a huge startup cell. We named it next week. It is getting inaugurated by Honorable CM. We named it as AHA. AHA, right? At AHA, we give you all facilities. You have an idea, come there. I have a mentor there. 72 companies we are starting over there next week. Out of which 18 have already moved to growth stage, 3 crores grant each by government. You don't require anything. Just idea. Come there. We'll check your idea. Whether it can be probably a thing and thought for them. Does it have possibility of probably getting into your product shape? We support you. We finance you. We pay your ethical. We pay everything to you. We provide retainer service. We provide IPR service. We see to it that you get a patent. Once everything is done in 2 years' time, if you take off, then we will pat your back and ask for a small share in that. See, support. That's why people do say that you are in fact living in an age called knowledge zenith age, not IT age, etc. Knowledge zenith age. You have knowledge, you have idea, you can do wonders. You don't require capital, you don't require government support, you don't require anything. What you require is simple laptop and internet connection. You can trust anything. That's it. That's the beauty. This is the beauty of this generation. So, lot of opportunities. But at the same time, knowledge is in fact changing leaps and bounds. Whatever that you know today, tomorrow it's not going to be. So if you are not there on the continuous race of learning things by yourself, never ever think that some teacher will probably reach you and tell you that this is it's impossible. It is new for them also. It is difficult for them to understand because their mindset and thought process is totally connected to a different way altogether. Whereas you are only starting from here. If somebody touches me, I will have to go back to COBOL programming, Pascal programming, and C language. Right? You talk about Python that way, just program. Even otherwise thinking, probably I think I might have started with Z80, Zilog 80 processor. Today, you don't know. Probably you might see that processor 8080 also maybe in a small, photograph kind of thing in a textbook. Totally different generation. You talk about parallel computing, you talk about distributed computing, you talk about cloud computing, and you talk about today the latest buzzword. It's not a hype. It's going to be the reality because the title exactly suits for only one single concept for I 4.0. What is I 4.0? The next industrial revolution, Industry 4.0. The Industry 4.0, in fact, is the right item for today's international seminars. That is, artificial intelligence, communications, security. All these three things are important for you to work in the shop floor in the future. Already, look at countries like Korea, Germany, Australia, China. They have started investing very heavily on Industry 4.0. Now people are looking at this $200 billion industry by 2025. Right? Thanks to COVID, otherwise. Even in India also people understood that digital technologies adoption is simple. And even with 1/3 of the workforce by adopting digital technologies, still you can achieve the same kind of throughput. The times to come, all these days over the last couple of years, probably India could be taking only baby steps to adopt the Industry 4.0. But see, you will see it coming for 2 years. If some students are there from mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, electronics engineering, chemical engineering, I'm telling you, you will have a wonderful future. You will have a wonderful future compared to computer science people, of course. All my branch, that basic functional skill, mechanical engineering, civil engineering, chemical engineering, marine engineering, material science, that basic functional knowledge with the add-on that gives you the flavor, especially when somebody is moving into a different world called Industry 4.0, where you see at the shop floor, all machines, all videos, no hazardous exposure to human beings. Absolutely, you don't see any people at the shop floor. People will be there in the top floor. So at the shop floor, the video is, in fact, taking all the pictures. Dynamically, the artificial intelligence, the big data kind of analytics, okay, it is just looking at things, how it is moving, okay, any kind of a defect and what kind of support system is required, all these things, that automation, full automation. So you'll be only controlling things from the top floor. This is going to be the reality in maximum 5 years of time. So if you are not prepared for this kind of a world, you'll be suffering. Don't think that campus selections will be there forever. Those people, they know whom to recruit. Right? Coding will be done by machines. And what do you do with this? Very dangerous. Because we are making things dangerous because you are inventing all these things and it starts doing coding, then companies will take that machine. Very simple, right? If a small machine can remember everything, your entire book, why invest in 20 years in schools, colleges, all these things? Is it not? Small chip can remember all the books. It can answer all the questions in any language. Then what are you going to do? Because every human being is unique. And if at all, if you want resources, all these people have to be trained for 20 years, right from age 5 onwards. The times to come, the machine does everything. What is that you are going to do? I tell you, instance. For you to do things, what is important is not just memorizing things. Go back to history. Still today, you think about people who invented things. How the invention came into existence only because somebody is able to put his attention there. Why should the apple fall down? How does the earth look like when you travel at the speed of light? Attention. Focused attention. No deviation at all. Attention is very, very important, and that plays a major role in the times to come. Not, what, that is taught in the normal classroom, by hardly looking for marks, getting a certificate. These things will not play a role at all. My youngsters, before I end, times to come. At one point of time, going to America is really crazy. Boys, those were the days, where they were in fact attracting young girls for marriage purpose. If you have a visa done on your, passport. Next, 20 lakhs package, 30 lakhs package. But today, you see, unless you have a visiting card saying that you are a co-founder of a startup, you don't get married Indians. Be cautious. That's going to be the order of the day, right? So everybody, every youth here should not think about, getting some kind of a campus placement. Your job is to experiment with an idea, approach your college. Spend a lot of money inviting all these, resources from various places to connect them to you so that, you also get some kind of a motivation by looking at all these people. Or just, simple normal people like you at one point of time, with, sheer hard work, they could reach this particular position. You also can reach these positions, provided you think that you can do on this side. Very recently, just hardly a week back, the Meta Vice President, who studied in Visakhapatnam Andhra University, right? That's hardly 15 years back, she was a student of BTech in Andhra University, and today she has become Vice President of Meta. So, who is going to be the next Vice President of Meta, or some company that is not known to you, would be their competition. We wish that, you emerge as leaders and shape the destiny of this country. Thank you so much, Matsudan Rao. Thank you so much, Ram Krishna and Rama Reddy and all the other members, faculty, for giving an excellent opportunity to the Andhra University Vice Chancellor to come here and deliver a talk to you, even though this institution belongs to or affiliated to a Thank you. Thank you.
Honorable sir, that was great listening to your words, sir. Thank you for explaining the future challenge in terms of the game theory in AI, and thank you for motivating the young generation towards startup. Now we shall have the release of Book of Procedures. tradition at Lendi to honor our guests, and may I request all the dignitaries to honor our chief guest, sir, with a moment. Thank you, sir, for your precious presence here, and we are all honored to have you with us. Thank you, sir. Session. It's an honor for us to have Dr. Priyanka Mishra from IIIT Kota to join with us and speak to us online.
YouTube link నాకు బాగా షేర్ చేయాలి
Am I audible and am I visible?
Yes, ma'am.
మేడం వీడియో
Ma'am, kindly please switch on your video so that we all can see you.
నో వాయిస్ నో వాయిస్ నో వీడియో ఆన్ చేయమని చెప్పండి మేడం ప్లీజ్ మేడం వాయిస్ కమింగ్ అంటున్నారు మేడం
Good ma'am. Kindly please switch on your video, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
yes ma'am
Yeah, I'm already on my camera.
yes
You're audible to us. Ma'am. You're audible to us.
Am I visible now?
Yes, ma'am. You're visible to us. Thank you.
Thank you. So it's wonderful to be here. A very warm welcome to all of you. And I really feel very happy today that I'm present with you all at Lendi Institute. Though virtually I'm here in Jaipur, but my my feelings are there in Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology. So to start with the conference, I should first say something about the conference and seeing the energy, seeing the spirit, and the response of the authors. I'm very glad to first of all mention some of the essentialities of the conference. This is the very first international conference in which our director, IIIT Kota, our honorary chairs, and I'm feeling very happy also that in the honorary chairs we have with us Professor Franklin, that is CSUSB, that is California State University, San Bernardino, and Professor N.P. Padi, that is director of MNIT and IIIT Kota, and Professor A.K. Vyas, that is the coordinator of IIIT Kota. I too say my special thanks, and who is in the honorary chairs, to Shri P. Badhusudan Rao, that is the chairman of Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology, and Shri P. Srinivas Rao, vice chairman, Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology, Shri K. Siva Ramakrishna, secretary, Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology, Dr. V.V. Rama Reddy, principal of Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology. So I really feel I say my heartfelt thanks to all our honorary chair members. Now, just briefing about you about the conference is that I feel very much excited for this 2 days conference in which we got an enormous response of all the authors all over the world. We got an overwhelming response of total 400 papers, a very big, huge amount. 312 papers were straightly rejected and only total 89 papers got full acceptance and reviews. Out of this, finally, 68 papers are being asked to register by SNCS editors. And that is a very remarkable amount. So a very huge round of applause to Mr. Bosu Babu Sambana. Can I have a wave of hand of Mr. Sambana? Where he's been sitting? Yeah, he's been sitting in the right rows.
Yes, madam.
Okay.
Thank you for coming.
So, the Sambana has been working hard from the last 1 year. We have been working, both of us. And because of his endless, untiring, endless energy and great excitement, this conference has been on the place, on the platform. Very thankful for his endless, sincere support. And also for our authors also that they have shown so much great interest. My respect to all the dignitaries which have been present here at the podium, and very much thankful for this fantastic management skills of the offline platform as well as the online platform to the Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology. So with this, I say special thanks to all the directors and the principals, the management people over out there at Lendi Institute. And if I have to say moreover is like that, two proceedings are there. That is the Scopus one and the abstract proceeding, which has got the government ISBN number. The 20 special sessions proposed by the eminent people even outside India. Each special session has a unique theme to give multi-opinion facility to authors for their paper submission. I think it's a market achievement for any conference by its own. So I would like to, give you a bold statement about it. Our conference is termed as Core A conference because its acceptance ratio is 22%. That is 89 papers selected from 401 papers. That is a very remarkable point here to mention that it has been regarded as Core A conference. So only 78 papers present after the strict acceptance and incorporation of the first revisions. This has been very score indeed. With this, I congratulate all the authors and all the management people and the institute persons over there. And my heartfelt congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, madam, for your endless support and making a grand success in the event. Without you, we cannot build on this grand success like the conference. Like you, without you, we can't do anything, madam. Like in a publication from initial days to till now, with your effort and support, we expected more from your end, madam. From our institution, with your hand, we are always with you, madam. Thank you for your kind acceptance and support always.
Thank you. Thank you all of you.
Thank you, madam.
Dear participants, let's all wait for the guests to join us. Meanwhile, it's my sincere request to anybody like the heads of the departments or anyone over here to address the participants and please give them awareness regarding the importance regarding this conference, how to be innovative. Thank you, sir.
Ma'am, on behalf of CSC department, I am requesting our beloved Vice Principal, Academics, Parakshit sir, please give the message. respected dignitaries, and respected faculty members, and my dear students, a grand welcome to an international conference on artificial intelligence, security, and communications. It's really very great to conduct an international conference by the Department of CSC, CSS, and CSIT. I really congratulate the, these three departments to conduct this conference. So I request all the participants to participate effectively and learn what are the technologies delivered by the different experts, which are given by the keynote speakers. The keynote speakers in that matter, the very important matter is that you can learn very effectively by listening those keynote speaker lectures. So you please don't take it easy by coming here and sitting here. It is a good platform to get the good knowledge. So I request all the students to participate effectively, get the knowledge by listening all the keynote speakers effectively. And that too, I request all of you to participate in the participants who have given the abstracts, the others. They will give you paper presentation PPTs regarding that their selected papers. In those papers, definitely they will explain you the recent achievements and what are the results they have got, so that you can understand what is the present trend, in which present trend, what is the technology is going on, and what are the latest results. So it is a best platform, all of you, my dear friends. You please participate effectively. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. May I request the head of the department? Let us all have an interesting, let us see, look into the program schedule for these 2 days. From 1 to 1:45 p.m., we will have the address by the keynote speaker, Dr. Priyanka Mishra, Reply Shikota. And from 1:45 to 2:30 p.m., we will have the address of the keynote speaker, Dr. Joseph G. Vella from the University of Malta. And from 2:30 p.m. to 3:15 p.m., we will have the address by the keynote speaker, Dr. Likha Nawab. And from 3:15 p.m. to 4 p.m., we have the address by the keynote speaker, Dr. Alexander. And in the evening, from 6:30 to 7:30, we have a webinar on hands-on experience on research tools by Mr. T. Ganesh, the CEO of Inauguration Solutions India Private Limited. So for the 2-day session, the sessions are divided and allocated seminar halls for the keynote sessions. All of you will stay back in the seminar hall to listen to the keynote sessions. And those who are ready with your papers will be going to your respective venues for presenting the papers. On the 26th of November 2022, this is the schedule. From 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., we have the address by the keynote speaker, Dr. K. Sudhir Reddy, sir, the Senior Consultant, Infosys Private Limited, India. And from 10 to 11, we have the address by the keynote speaker, Professor G. Jayasuma Madam, the professor and the DIIP TNP member of JNU GGV. From 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., we have the address by the keynote speaker, Dr. Rahul, who is an assistant professor, IIT Dharwad. And from 12 to 1 p.m., we have the lunch session. And packaging will join 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. We have the address by the keynote speaker, Dr. P. Arunakumari, who is the head of the department, CSC, JNTU, GV. From 2 to 2:30 p.m., we have the address by the keynote speaker, Dr. Badal Soni, who is an assistant professor at NIT Silchar. we have the valedictory and award ceremony. So we have received various abstracts on various topics like modeling and impact analysis of attack in bufferless chip networks, design and evaluation of an NMT system for an under-resourced language. We also have good abstracts for recognition of the emotion system and facial expressions and speech, experiment analysis on various protocols and deployment categories of modes in IoT environments. We have the sentiment data analysis for detecting the social sense after COVID-19 using the hybrid optimization method with neural networks. We have different topical similarity-based algorithms for the reviewer assignment, which is a machine learning approach. And we also have an analysis of anti-code attack in bufferless on-chip networks and exploration and evaluation of condition control algorithms for data center networks, utilizing deep learning models and transfer learning for COVID-19 detection from X-ray images. We have an empirical investigation of critical factors affecting the acceptance of e-learning platforms and the bird swarm algorithm and various algorithms and deep learning techniques for diabetic retinopathy, etc. And very good number of abstracts are selected. And guests are back, so let us be attentive. Now I invite our tireless, dynamic and good orator, Dr. V.V. Ramareddy sir, our principal sir, to address the gathering.
Good morning. I welcome all the participants from various colleges. So I thank our management. 4 months back, Computer Science Department come with some proposal, and they put forward to organize one international conference on artificial intelligence. So immediately we discussed with management. So whatever proposals we keep in front of them, immediately they accept and they said, okay. Then the department started working on that. So I should congratulate all the department faculty, Ramarao garu and his team. And already Vice Chancellor Prasad Reddy addressed elaborately, inspirationally about the conference. Only one point just I want to add here. Updating the skills, very, very important. It's a research area or subject point of view, because industry expectations totally different, and in technology also, especially in computer science, you see minute to minute it's changing. Today, if we learn something within 1 day time, the technology is obsolete. Like so, tremendous changes coming in this area. So all my student friends and faculty also, we should keep focus on this. Today, if you start some research work, at the time of submission of your thesis, the technology may be outdated. Right? So these are all challenges for each and every one of us. To continue in the profession also, new education policy is not a challenge really. We understand the concept of new education policy properly. Really, it helps each and every one of you to update your knowledge. So once upon a time, acquiring degree is enough for getting into teaching profession. So those days, I feel it's gone. now it requires. Every updating of our skills, keep surviving you in this profession. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. And once again, I congratulate the department. And if any small issues, if you feel, then immediately brought to the notice of organizers. They attend it immediately. And it's our responsibility to make all the participants happy at the end of this seminar. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Now I invite our captivating, intriguing, and principal, Sri K. Sivaramakrishna Garu, our secretary and correspondent, sir, to address the gathering.
Good morning to all the dignitaries on the dais, off the dais. Warm welcome to all the participants for the first international conference on artificial intelligence, security and communication. We are very much thankful to our chief guest, Prasad Reddy Garu, that accepting our invitation, in having pre-fixed busy schedule. Sir explained very well about the present and future scenario. I hope all you understand that. On behalf of Randy, we are all very much thankful to you and thankful to the keynote speakers addressing the conference. We thank press for their everlasting support covering